downtown Manhattan for tonight's meeting. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This 10-round.
Think about the great historic moments in the sport, and many times you think about the one single big punch that finished a great fight. He's the kind of fighter that can do that here tonight.
Yeah, and more importantly than that, yeah, he has the power, but there's been other guys. Ernie Shavers had great power. He never won the heavyweight title. You have to have a trick to get it to the target when it's most needed. Like Rodney Marziano against Ezra Charles. You know, Marziano had very little time left. His nose was split, and the ref was going to stop the fight. He had to land that punch, and he had a little trick. Started one hand, threw the other.
He scores with the jab. Gets rid of that body shot. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Cruz is banged around by a big uppercut. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. And now he's targeting upstairs. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Good defensive skill. Good right hand. Crusher's left now getting into the mix. Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
That's it. Good combination with the body. Winky's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent
just like
is
we
damaged.
practice in the gym. You throw a punch, finish with the hook. It's easy, all right? Come on now. I need you to look alive out there. Let's go. Listen up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. A crushing 2-punch combo by Crusher. Big shot up top. He really got to him there. Scored well up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Cruz. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Cruz is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Halfway through round number 2. Winky's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Eddie, I don't think he's got vision of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick, nice work.
Keep it going. One right hand to the head. Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Digging in with a left to the gut. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with a straight left. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Crusher. Cruz is going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing. That is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the street science.
Cruz's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Keep your back off the rope. Defense, more defense.
Body shot lands. It was the right. Cruz's defense did a good job there. Able
Stay
to
away
avoid
from
that
those.
punch.
Come on.
Solid uppercut. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Cruz.
Forward.
Accurate hook by Crusher. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later. It's something you got to start early and stay with.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Cruz's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Crusher's almost looking foolish that time. He was so bad. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Crusher. Cruz's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. He takes a shot and then commits to get a big left hand. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway. He can't use them right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Listen.
Round number 4 is underway. Winky's got to feel pretty good about where things stand right now because he's still very much in this fight. It's anybody's fight. Leave him fight on your score.
Yeah, I think actually it's going to become a fight of attrition.
There it is! That's a heck of a start right there. Down he goes. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Cruz. Good defense just covering up down low. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Crusher. Crusher's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. All-out action throughout this round. Let's see how they finish it up. Winky's bang by a left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Cruz. Nice work with the uppercut. Winky's stunned, and he is. And banging away he goes. This is gonna take some guts to get up from this. Once again he goes down.
Let's go. Get up.
And round 4 comes to an end. Cruz's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs, right? So he's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Winky's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo.
come for him.
Little head hunting with the left. Nice strike after catching one by Cruz. Winky's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Wow! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
The ref is stopping this fight. Cruz's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard.
You ready for this Asselvine bitch ass nigga?
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds, middleweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. The Undertaker's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight. Stuff that could end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his weight early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. What a good headshot. The hook landed by Crawford. Combo lands to the head. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Crawford's defense.
I like that, damn. I ain't gonna cut. I like that, how you just did that. Got chick for all that, though. Fuck, nigga.
Crawford's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. The Undertaker's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Crawford's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and bunches. The combination lands. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Targeting that straight left hand. Solid right by Blood. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, we're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
The Undertaker's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Give me, bitch. Yeah, I get. You get like that. I get like that too.
The countdown, the final moments of this round. And that does it for this round. The Undertaker's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombus. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Good-looking two-punch combination there. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Stay on the inside.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The Undertaker's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Boy, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. The Undertaker's able to land a nice, clean left hand. misses with that headshot. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
That's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range.
Dude, good shit. Good shit. You guys are little combos. I like that.
Get close to him.
He missed with that headshot. Huge, big shot.
You guys are little combos, man.
Points here this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
What's your punch style?
Crawford's now getting back up off the canvas.
That's okay. Let's go.
End of the round.
Let's go.
So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night, and you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You were going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool set, and it's important to remember that.
Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the...
The Undertaker stunned and staggered. Effective work, the three-punch combination. The Undertaker's doing a real... And now he's got to be careful because he's been warned for the headbutt. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Scores up top with a left. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Blood. Left hook to the body. Right hand. Nicely done. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. 10 seconds to go in this round. Carries the punch, comes back with the hook. And that's the end of round 3.
Come forward. Keep that, yeah, moving.
Press that button, puta.
All right? I need you to keep moving.
Well, start around number 4. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard and get his insight. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
That right hand over the top lands flush. The Undertaker's doing well, and yet another big
Press
shot.
on the button, man.
Is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's gonna have to find a way.
What's your punch style? Bitch ass nigga.
Crawford's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Blood. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Accurate counter punch Undertaker's able to land a good, solid left hand. Crawford's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fires right back with one of his own. Good work by Crawford.
Focus. Focus.
No better put your hands up, boy.
Relax, champ.
Crawford's coming off a round in which he was shook up really bad. He hit the canvas again. He needs things to change. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Keep it going. Relax. Come on, man. Relax. Deep breathe.
A well-targeted hook to the head by Crawford. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Blood.
Use the jab. Use the jab.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Blood showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, though, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Solid straight right hand. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Comes right back at him with a left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Blood. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. And that's the end of round 5. This is a bloodbath. This is just swollen eyes and cuts. This is Gaddy Ward 1. This is Castillo Corrales. This is great stuff.
Yeah, Carmen Basilio, Sugar Ray Robinson. Basilio had one eye closed.
You are losing.
And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
The Undertaker's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Nice block by Blood.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on. Hook. Hook. He's wide open for the hook.
The Undertaker's got a real knack for infighting, and right now he's getting an invitation to do as he pleases in these middle rounds.
Yeah, he's not hesitating. Yes, and he's not hesitating.
He is not in good shape. What a big shot. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Get up, damn it. Come on now.
Teddy, this is the stuff of legend right now. He is hurt badly, but still he fights on.
You know, this is what Customato, my mentor, used to talk about. He used to say, Teddy, when you got two tough guys, but one's a little smarter, well, then he becomes twice as tough.
One smash by an uppercut. The Undertaker scoring with that right hand. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That is a sharp uppercut by Blood. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. The Undertaker's left landing well. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there.
Let it go. Let it go.
combination, and they both do.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And we come to the end of the round.
Told you don't do
Now
it.
that
You
he's
knew
back in
better.
the corner, we get a close-up look. Crawford's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe. His attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady. The same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight. That one in.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center. They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. This is the kind of fight that makes boxing the ultimate highlight sport. He's the fighter that can get rid of you with one single shot.
When we look at the power, that's what gets your attention, Joe, but really, ultimately, what gets it done, he has a great sense of timing. His power would mean nothing if he didn't get it across so often.
He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
You got this one. You got this one.
Nice work, great technique, the combo lands.
There you go.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Able to place
Joe was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Left to the body. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Tiger's being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? And just like that, it's over. Knockout in the first round.
Well, we said that he starts with a lazy jab. The problem is the other guy had a good, snappy right hand.
Unable to beat the count, a first round. downtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Hard to put a label on him stylistically, Teddy. He's a little unorthodox. He's extremely athletic and breaks a lot of the old school rules here. What would be the strategy for a guy like this?
You know, Joe, it starts with territory. It starts with landscape. You know, where you can use that athleticism, that speed, you know, the timing, the quick reflexes. You want to have a little distance where you can catch the guy coming in a little bit. You know, you can frustrate him a little bit with those quick moves. But you don't want him too close to you because then the bad habits will come back and bite you. You know, where you pull back, now all of a sudden maybe he's close enough to catch you pull back.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Great movement to get away from those punches. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Uppercut. Boom, boom, so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. The Undertaker's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good way to protect the midsection. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It doesn't depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. There's the combo downstairs. That was a miss by Boom Boom. Boom Boom's combination punching is working well here. Downstairs with a right hand. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Little head knocking with that right hand. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Boom Boom's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination score. Able to dismiss. Boom Boom is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Big shot there. Picture perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old times we say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit. But I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Boom Boom's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in
When he
that
throws
round.
first,
Now,
he's
Teddy,
able
if
to
you're
set
in
that
the
power
corner
shift.
where your man was down
I
on
need
the
you
floor,
to keep moving
what are
this
you telling
round.
him?
Stay on
Well,
your
the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything. And then I tell him, why he got his backside put on that canvas, so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
There's that overhand right. Boom Boom's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Boom Boom. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Right to the body. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Boom Boom showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Non-stop energy from both guys in this round. The final minute is here. The Undertaker showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Well, he's committed to the left hand and it's paying off here. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Okay, you're doing fine. But listen to me. We gotta do a little more. We have to pull ahead of this round, okay? I need more than one punch from you now.
Well, I think this is a fairly even fight, Teddy. If we look at your scorecard, that's the way you have it as we begin round number 4.
Well, it's been a battle of jabs, to be honest with you, Joe. And until one guy shows that his jab is bilingual, it's going to stay close. And what I mean by that, if one guy shows that his jab can do more than stick to things, maybe a little Spanish, you know, maybe a little bit of this language where he hooks off and he does more things, that guy is going to separate himself.
Solid uppercut. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Missed the target with that hook. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Good flush shot upstairs. Big shot he just scored with. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. And somehow, someway, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
The Undertaker's punch is far off the target. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end it right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
And it's over. Look at this. Boom Boom's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. The Undertaker's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you... for a much-anticipated main event. Little get-to-know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Good shot there with that left. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Bad Intentions is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Protecting his head well with his guard. Good work defensively by Bad Intentions. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he threw it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Bad Intentions is left, working well that time. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Bad Intentions. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Bad Intentions is jacked up by an uppercut. Well placed hook there. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Look at that. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
On the mark with a straight left hand. Bad Intentions is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Breathe. Breathe.
Here you go.
Start of the round for Teddy. It could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe. When things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expected to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something year.
Solid. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Big uppercut right on the mark. ability to get up and survive that knockout has to be admired. But I don't know if it's going to last much longer here. To the head he goes with a left hand. He got hit, but he sends it right back. You see he's committed to that body work. Wow, nice flush lefty. Big shot. He goes down next to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a picture play there.
Come on, get to your feet. Come on, get on your feet. Get on.
And it's all over. Bad Intentions is a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this. defend. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. The Undertaker's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Nice combination by Bad Intentions. Able to get rid of that one. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Bad Intentions. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Get your hands up.
He just missed that. Bad Intentions is ruined with that punch right there. He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. Right to the head with that right. Nothing there on the punch by Bad Intentions. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
10 clicks. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
So this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more?
Jab followed by the straight by Bad Intentions.
Use the ring. Like the body.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Left hook, right hand, well done, especially to the body.
Your distance.
Wow, what an uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Halfway through this round. Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. And now he's targeting upstairs. Bad Intentions. His cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Good, solid overhand left. He's punching away, even though he's been stunned. Not able to land the headshot. Oh, he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Bad Intentions, his right hand working well that time. He scored well. Round comes to an end here.
Your fight is
Enjoyable
fight.
night sitting ringside.
Jab
Joe
and
Tessitore
move.
alongside
Jab
Teddy
and
Atlas. A
move.
lot better than our day we spent at the
Breathe
horse
it.
track the other day when we couldn't
Take
get
a
any
deep
winners.
breath.
At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be
You're doing
made
well.
between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter. Know when the race is, know when the fight it and not get used up out on the track or used up, of course, in the gym.
Look at this swarming attack. The Undertaker's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Bad intentions, his nose is cut. You can see that it's worsening as this round goes on. Well-targeted right hand by Bad Intentions. He's jumping all over him now. The Undertaker's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions, his opponent, knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter-punch landed with some success. Nice work with the overhand right. The Undertaker's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Good, solid right hand he lands there.
Forward! Forward!
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Good job on the two-punch combo by Bad Intentions.
You gotta breathe. How you feeling? You're not winning this fight, okay? You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there. Okay? More than one.
Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
You're still not moving
The
enough!
Undertaker's completely
Move,
missing the jab, and when that's not there, well, you're gonna dug yourself a big hole.
No, that's like saying I want to go swimming. Guess what? There's no water. You need water to swim. You need jab to fight, to set things up.
Up top with the right hand.
Punch! Punch!
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Oh, good exchange there. He comes back with the left hand again. Scored well up top.
Fish yourself!
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Good combination punching by Bad Intentions. And this round comes to an end.
Your jab works good
Bad
when you use it.
Intentions, his
You don't
corner
use it
has to
enough.
keep
Yeah.
him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
I need you to keep busy. I need...
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Super two-punch combo by Bad Intentions.
Combo! Combo!
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Very accurate two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Nice block. Bad Intentions is coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Solid left hand to the head. Fires right back at him.
Uppercuts on the inside.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic.
See some counter punches.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
Use the jab.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Bad Intentions. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Combos! Combos!
The Undertaker's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Wow, is he defensively sound. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Double up your punches!
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Very accurate with the overhand right. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The Undertaker's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Keep your teeth!
Bad Intentions is able to avoid that punch. The Undertaker's right hand scores well that time. Last 10 seconds.
That was good. We took a lot out of him that round.
We got it.
Keep that up. You have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Looking good, looking good. He's tired. He's tired.
There you go.
That's the best.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. The Undertaker's right hand scores well. Bad intentions. His defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Look at that combination by Bad Intentions. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Halfway through the 7th round.
That's it, just like that.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Bad Intentions has got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Beat the body. Close the distance.
Get in there.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good exchange. He fires back. The Undertaker's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Parries that punch away.
It's all yours, baby. But you gotta keep working. Keep working. This is your fight. Don't get lazy out there, okay? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight, but don't get lazy. You need to...
Start of round number 8 here. The Undertaker's enjoying a slight lead on your scorecard, Teddy. Only a few rounds left. What advice do you typically give a fighter when you're in a close, tight fight like this and it's coming to the stretch run?
Pick up your concentration, you know, pick up not just the physical level, but the mental level. Pick it up because I remind them, in that other corner, they're telling them, hey, you're a little behind, you better get after them. So if you keep the same effort you were doing earlier, guess what? It's not going to be good enough because that guy is coming with a stronger effort.
A crushing 2-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own.
You got this one.
The Undertaker's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? The halfway point of round number 8. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Bad Intentions is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Bad Intentions. The Undertaker's well off the mark that time. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Throw him off with head movement.
Bad Intentions
That's it.
well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Halfway through the 9th round. target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by bad intention. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. The Undertaker's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Bad intentions is on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Scored well with that straight left. Bad intentions is combination punching is working well here. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. The Undertaker's punch didn't come close. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Nice work! Nice work!
10 seconds to go in this, the final round. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. From start to finish, it was utter domination.
This was an easy one to score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. A headshot blocked. Bad intentions, and banging away he goes. Unable to handle that combination. He is down on the canvas. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
How about that left hand? Wow! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
Get to your feet.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Double jab by bad intentions. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. Scored well up top. Bad intentions is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Well-placed 3 punches landing by bad intentions. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Bad intentions is trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you rewiggle.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. Did you see that? He goes down, takes that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches.
Stand up! Stand up!
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by bad intentions. Bad intentions is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination for a big shot, the left crash home. Bad intentions is in a tough spot. Big shot comes crashing home. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Bad intentions. His night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance. He couldn't rise up and beat the count. I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy. welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to... Opening round here. See if they go to full 12 tonight. Goes up top with the right hand. Oh, you see him with the left of the head. And a big right hand by the Lion. And now he's targeting upstairs. Look at this. He got banged up real good, but yet he's throwing back punches. Oh, here. And yet another big shot comes in. Unable to survive that shot. He's on the floor. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Get out the way from those punches. Move your head. Move your head.
Now hugging on the inside. Able to dismiss it. Zoning in with the overhand left. Good accuracy with that uppercut.
Keep working that jab,
Nice
baby.
work, the left hand to the head. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. A little head hunting with the right. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a call waiting outside.
Able to time that left hand and score with it. The Lion still shaking after feeling that uppercut. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid uppercut. The Lion's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Uppercut. Come on, champ. Throw that uppercut.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Good looking uppercut that time. A well-placed overhand right.
Inside. That's good.
Eddie, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance. Stay effective.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. A thunderous punch able to land to the head.
So he thought he was out of range. He wasn't.
Well, this is just a reckless offensive attitude by him now. Remember, he went down earlier. He was clearly affected, but now he's throwing caution to the wind and just going for it.
Oh, yeah, it's like the old saying coming from left field. He's actually coming from left field, right field, center field. You can see everything coming, and more importantly, his opponent can see everything coming.
Double jab.
The Lions' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Attaboy. Keep swinging, baby.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Lions got to be eyeing
All right,
what's
listen.
to come here. I mean, he just stunned his opponent. Seems like he found the answer in that last round.
Yeah, he started connecting with the right hand, but I'm waiting for him to put the left hook with it. Then he's going to have more than the answer. He's going to have to finish.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good right hand. Gets rid of that effort. How do you break out of this, Teddy? How do you break out of this mold where you're just thinking defense because you got hurt earlier in the fight?
Well, a good corner. First of all, a corner guy has to tell him, hey, look, are you just trying to survive right here? Because if that's what you're going to do, okay, you may survive, or he may just step it up where you don't even have a chance to survive later. But if you want to win this fight, you have to get a hold of yourself, you have to listen to me, and you have to find a way to create offense.
His man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated.
Doing great, man. Keep going.
Final 10 seconds. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Little head hunting with the left. And
Stay away from the power.
comes to an end.
Keep circling away from that power. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right?
You're okay, don't worry. You're doing fine. I need you to move your...
We talk about it often, but jumping out and taking a lead on the scorecards can be so critical. He's done so in these first 3 rounds thanks to that knockdown.
Yeah, he has, but it can also hurt you. Because now if he starts laying back and just waiting for that next big punch, guess what? His opponent gets right back into the fight.
Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right.
Jump on it right now. Nice, nice.
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Very accurate. What a big shot. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, but now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Watch the headshot. Flush right hand to the head. The Lions tag. Well played, straight right hand. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, he is not paying for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit. But I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Scores up top with a left. And that's the end of round 4. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
The Lions coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. miss with that headshot.
That's where you want it. Good job, baby.
Halfway into round number 5 here. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Clean shot with the right. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. The Lions corner knows the situation here. Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us. Just missed scoring with that punch. Very nice defensive guard there. He didn't see that left hand and got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Parries that punch intended for the head. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
The Lions throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Well, if the second half of this fight is anything like the first half we just witnessed, then oh boy, is it going to be fun watching this fight down the stretch.
Okay?
And I don't think it will change.
1-1-2 all night long. All night long.
A certain mindset, and it's not going to be able to change now. There's no way of all of a sudden in mid-fight being able to go to a defensive fight or a different strategy.
It's okay. It's all right.
What you see is what you get. You're going to get it the rest of the night.
Now move. Now he's coming in. Swing. Now he thinks you're still hurt. He's going to look to finish you off.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Another round underway in what has been a very fan-friendly fight. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. All landing. The Lions almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Good job, buddy.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. well-placed left hand there. At the halfway point of round 7.
You're not focusing.
And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice-looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
See, baby. That's what I want to see.
There's a nice left hand able to get in.
Good job. Watch that.
Right to the head with that right. The Lions acting like a desperate. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now.
Good job, kid.
With that uppercut by the Lion. What a crushing blow up top he just landed.
That's why you don't pull straight back.
He brings a big power punch, and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
And round 7 comes to
I
an
need
end.
another round just.
I'm always interested in how a fighter's disposition can change during the course of a fight. And as we start round number 8 here, you see that he is up. But all it takes is a little momentum to build against him, and this thing could turn around.
Well, the real testing of a fighter, the real testing of a professional is what they can do late. Can they keep it up, or do they become satisfied? We're going to find out right now how this guy is in those areas.
The Lions missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Just like that.
Little head knocking with that right hand. The Lions got it down pat. Straight is great. Straight punch wins.
Yeah, especially when your opponent is standing straight in front of you.
Nice work. Nice work.
Seconds to go, halfway through round 8. The Lions scoring with that right hand.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And now he's targeting upstairs.
Use your feet.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. The Lions hit by a power punch. And that's the end of round 8.
Time.
One of his eyes
He's got
is
nothing left.
completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to pull around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
The Lions got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. The Lions got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
So if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
90 seconds into the 9th round.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Move. Keep moving around the ring.
The Lions done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. And that's the end of round 9. Look at their eyes. Look at their faces. Drenched in blood, swollen around their eyes. This is a fight.
It's about who's more determined here, but it's also about who has the greater instinct, because to a certain extent, you're groping in the dark. You're in uncharted waters. You've never been in this kind of condition before. Who instinctively reacts the best?
The Lions nailed by a huge uppercut. Flush shot. It was the overhand left. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fighting earlier. Place where, quite honestly, I expected it to be all night long.
Big shot there. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Taking away a body shot with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Big shot he just scored with. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
Boy, what guts. What guts to get up again.
What gets me upset about this guy, Joe, is he's got so much heart. I wish somebody taught him a little bit more, because this guy's getting hit with punches he shouldn't get hit with. If you taught him with that heart, you'd have a champion.
Done. You had in that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. Listen, stick close to the guy.
This is a good, solid, competitive fight as we enter these championship rounds. The Lions close the margin on your scorecard, Teddy, but of course, he has other issues to deal with.
Yeah, of course, the cuts, the swelling, and whether or not the doctor, the referee, are going to stop this. But I think they're going to take the fighter's lead. If the fighter keeps fighting with that kind of ambition, that kind of fire, where he's winning the rounds, I think they're going to let him go.
Come on, man. Teddy, how does a fighter know when that's the punch to fire off the uppercut?
Well, it's where he is. First of all, he's on the inside. His opponent usually keeping those earmuffs on a little bit. And there's an opening up the middle. And maybe his opponent's leaning forward a little bit.
Lions got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. They both decide to bring it. Good flush shot upstairs. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. That got him from absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
It's over. The fight is over. The Lions corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards. It ends by knockout.
That's why as a trainer, you like a fight that's close, that's closely contested.
Vegas, and we welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for our main event. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. He loves popping that jab. I mean, he will target your head and set up everything else off of that punch.
Well, he pulls you back a little bit off the jab, and then he fools you a little bit. You know, he's a little bit of a magician, a little sleight of hand. Then he makes you feel like he's going to push you back again, and he'll step back, and he'll counter you. But that jab is what makes it all happen.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Let's go.
Bad intentions is stunned by a big shot. So he decides to go down. Oh, and there you go. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
To the head he goes with a left hand. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. A crushing blow up top.
I don't know if he has enough time to recover.
Targeting that overhand left. Bad intentions, his work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Solid left hand to the head. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Round comes to an end.
Listen,
Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for posture. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why
Keep
he
your
got
hands
dropped.
up and
So
throw
when
your
he
hands.
goes out there,
I need you to string
he's
your
not
punches
just scared
together.
going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
That right hand serving him well. He scores with the left. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to... Bad intentions is blocked by that punch. Oh, he's hurt right there. Look at that. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Nice work with the uppercut. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by bad intentions. Halfway through this round here. Bad intentions is hurt by a superb hook to the head. Good left hand able to land. Able to land with the right. Bad intentions is giving Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
All right, breathe for me. Deep breath. Breathe through your mouth. Good, good. Okay.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Scored well up top. He just missed that shot up top. There's the combo to the body. Protecting his head well with his guard. He scored well after being hit himself. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin, but truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just like the old timers would say, Joe, you kill the body, the head will follow.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Good job protecting himself. Scoring well with that combination by bad intentions. Bad intentions is going to feel the effect of that hook to the body. Now that backhand, the straight hook. Oh, man. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
Some guys just get out of the gate well, and such is the case tonight. Teddy's scorecard has him up 3 rounds to zip. Bad intentions has got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fight is in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Nice work with the jab on the outside. Halfway through round number 4. Good flush, straight left hand. Good strong combo. And now the ref gets involved and warns him for headbutting. Crashes home with the uppercut. Sending out the power shot with a straight left hand. He's committed to the combination, punching down. He's working out well up top. Not able to land the headshot. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
You see him with the left of the head there? Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Oh! He goes down in the winning stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
keep working, and this is...
Round number 5 has arrived. Boy, really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. Bad intentions. Has got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Oh, what an uppercut. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range of danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about fastball, he's a guy who likes to be in the paint. Hit some layups, do a little dunking. Hey, he's got a jump shot.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions' punch is far off the target. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. And just a big shot. Wow, he goes down again.
On the elevator fight, up and down all night.
And it's over. This fight is over. Bad Intentions is not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control this?